Wait, that might get copyright claimed. Whoa. This video contains products, but is not sponsored by Player One Coffee. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Jakel, the world's worst YouTuber. Today, we have come to finally get our hands on and get our face full of the re-review of Leeroy Jenkins. 2 years ago, I had gotten a pound-sized bag of Leeroy Jenkins Coffee for Christmas from my fiance. I did a review of it. It's been over 2 years. Ever since then, I wanted to get my hands on all 4 of Player One Coffee's signature blends. So far, I have done every single coffee once. This is the first time in the history of my reviews, which are some of my personal favorite videos to do. I am re-reviewing Leeroy Jenkins, the extra caffeinated coffee blend. Something I didn't have the last time that I did a review, because it was my very first review that I did of Leeroy Jenkins. Well, I did some various snack food tastings beforehand, but I didn't really do much. I was just like, hey, what does it taste like? Beside the point. Something I didn't have the last time I did the Leeroy Jenkins review was criteria, a rating system. So, that rating system is going to be upon 1. Packaging. Do I like the packaging? Do I personally like it? And from a marketing point of view, do I think it's going to catch the eye? Number 2, the scent of both the grounds and the brew. I love the scent of coffee grounds, and I love it when that scent is reflected in the brewed coffee. 3, the taste and flavor. If it tastes like dookie, it doesn't matter what it smells like or what. It doesn't matter how you polish a turd, it's still a turd. Is this a turd? Let's find out. The description. Each one of these has a description. However, this one is unique. All the description says is, warning, serious caffeine addicts only. Twice as strong as your typical cup of coffee. Let's go. Leeroy Jenkins. Leeroy Jenkins. So, since there isn't really a description other than shoving in our faces that it's extra caffeinated, today this criteria is going to be for the caffeine content. And for that reason, I have not yet had any caffeine in my system, because this is going to be of key importance. How caffeinated is it really? So no caffeine has touched my lips today, no sir. And 5th, and finally, is this whole thing just right for a pot of coffee? The reason that I have made this a criteria is because when I was scrolling and then purchased the starter set, it said that it was 3.5 ounces. Get these things and it says 12 ounces. Not a big deal, can't complain. It's more than I had bargained for. I thought I was buying 4 packages of 3.5 ounces. However, the question remains, was it the 12 ounces or the 3.5 ounces that was just right for a perfect pot of coffee? So far, I've only had one that was a little too strong. But let's find out. I have good hopes for that criteria with this one. So, let's find out. Also, that is 1 through 5. There will also be 2 points for my own opinion and personal preference. I generalize them as from a marketing point of view, business point of view, and from my own personal point of view. Do I like it? Is it a good, basically, is it a good product? And is it packaged well? Does it sell well? Blah, blah, blah. Clearly it sells well. Regardless, and even if it does sell well and look good, do I like it? Or do I like it, but I think from a marketing perspective it's probably going to not do well? Let's get to getting with this Leeroy Jenkins Extra Caffeinated Coffee review. Before we move any further, we need to take a look at the packaging. Alright, look here, we've got a nice, interesting shade of green, and we have the assumed Leeroy Jenkins drinking the cup of coffee, and you have the gaming headphones on this beardy motherfucker, which I like the touch of the gaming headphones, because today's day and age, gaming headphones have become synonymous with gamers, and since this is for gamers, by gamers, it definitely works. So you got the gamer, Leeroy Jenkins, with the cup of coffee, and it says, Leeroy Jenkins! And that's definitely enough to get people to give it a second look. And everybody remembers the meme. Everybody remembers the fun moment in internet history where everybody was yelling, Leeroy Jenkins! So, I definitely give it a thumbs up. There's probably a good reason that this is their best-selling product. So yeah, thumbs up. So, we already have here a full coffee setup ready to go. Let's open her up. Let's open up this pit. Nothing makes the world go round better than coffee, breakdowns, and pig squeals. Oh, that hurts. I'm not even going to try it. Oh my god, these scissors suck. Got it, thanks, honey. Thank you, though. Oh, the scent smells like some regular coffee. Okay, no, it's actually better than regular coffee. It's just, I'm biased toward the, really rich, dense scents. This is not bad, but it's not, my preferred scent of coffee is Colombian. This isn't Colombian, it's not as punchy in the face, but before it sounds like I'm just shitting on it, let me give it another sniff. It definitely smells like there's more of a lighter roast. Makes me think more of like the basic regular Folgers than it does the Maxwell House. I'm not saying it's going to smell like that, but for you at home watching, I'm relating it to something that's more common. So it smells like if Folgers actually didn't just mass produce their shit and didn't care about what they were putting out. Well, I'll give the scent a passing grade. Scent, thumbs up. I'll shove this shit in here. I did that last time. Maybe I shouldn't this time. That's so 2010 of me. Alright. And I'm putting it on strong brew. If you don't know what strong brew is, I explained it 3 times already. Go watch one of my other videos.
5 minutes later.
Oh yeah, if you haven't seen my other videos, there ain't no chance in hell I'm having any coffee black. And if that makes me a bitch, so be it. However, all this is Italian sweet cream, and I don't use too much of it. Okay, that's a matter of preference. I don't think I use too much of it. Okay, that was decidedly a lot. Oh hey. It says shut the fuck up. Maybe I will. Yep, that's still hot. Should I do it? Should I hurt myself? Ooh. Ooh. That is good. I'm not just fluffing anybody's backside. I'm just trying to fluff anybody's ego. This is actually pretty freaking good. Now here's the thing, like yeah, I've had it before, but I had it once before, over 2 years ago. This is pretty freaking good. Maybe it's because I was so stuck and thought I needed to be a manly man and have the darkest kinds of coffee. And now I actually, in my old age of a ripe almost 28 years old, I realize that I don't need to be such a macho man. Yeah! I swear I'm okay. Oh, this is some good shit. I'm fucking digging it. Yeah. Yeah. That's fucking tasty. I just want to sit back and sip on this. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to go ahead and say the taste/flavor fucking works. And by that logic, what the hell did I... By that logic, I'm going to go ahead and say it is just right for a pot of coffee. So far, everything has been accurate. Everything has been, it's been right for a pot of coffee. The packaging is fucking great, because this could be anything, as long as you had some World of Warcraft looking dude, and it said Leeroy Jenkins, it would sell. Especially since they're all about gamers for gamers by gamers, we the gamers for the gamers, you know, that type of shit. They're Player One Coffee. Their whole thing is gamers. So even if they didn't market as being gamers for gamers, how many times am I going to say for gamers by gamers? Gamers, gamers, gamers! This would still sell to the same demographic, regardless of what their whole business model was. This is great packaging. It does the job to get people's attention. The scent is great. Okay, I was a little underwhelmed by the scent, but the scent was still good. Don't get me wrong. It was still a good scent. It was definitely premier gourmet level of flavor going on. And is it just right for a pot of coffee? Yes. The questionable debate of is it 3.5 is right for a cup of coffee, or a pot of coffee, or is it the 12 ounces? The 12 ounces is the right for the pot of coffee. However, I will argue that maybe you should split the overclocked almond in half. Or it was just way too dark for me to personally handle. That's a me though. Make your own opinions. But yeah, no, so far so good. Alright, the description. Extra caffeinated. Is it extra caffeinated? Can I taste the caffeine? I've been told before that I'm crazy. Caffeine doesn't have a taste. Oh, excuse me. Caffeine doesn't have a taste. No. Nay, I say unto you, weary dude. Caffeine does have a taste. And I can taste the caffeine. I can taste the caffeine taste is there, but I had to look for it. Like, I had to sit there and let the aroma waft up into my sinuses in order for me to taste it. But it's there, which is something that most coffees don't really have. Like, I've got Guatemalan up there. Thanks to God's gift to gamers, got me turned on to Guatemalan. That's just great. It's my new favorite on top of Colombian. I've got Colombian in there. I've got Guatemalan. I've got some shit left over from Christmas that's like one's peppermint mocha, one's white chocolate. By the way, if you mix peppermint mocha, white chocolate, and Colombian together, it is fucking delicious. Because I am that kind of chaotic. I think the caffeine is already kicking in. Or maybe it's my meds. Because I'm on Wellbutrin and it gives you a little boost, and I may have accidentally taken 2, I'm not sure. But let's give it a few minutes. So far, flying colors. I can taste the caffeine, so I know it's extra caffeinated. Everything is... Oh, real quick. I need to give my 2 points. Did I describe that already? I've got 2 points that I need to dish out. And I'm going to give them... both. Is it marketable? Is it from a business point of view? Yes, holy shit, that thumbs up all the way. And honestly, this coffee, as far as I like it, if you didn't see my review on God's Gift to Gamers, I gave it outstanding reviews. Like, I fell in love with it. It was great. This is on the same par. This is on the same level of tasty. However, I think this has a better marketing side. But yeah, no, it's a good coffee. It tastes great. I'm going to say it's a light roast because it's got more of that flavor without being dark and rich, because more of the flavor is on the front of the palate than it is on the back of the tongue. So it is very aromatic. Very aromatic. It gets into the sinus chambers and in the mouth, and it lingers for a while. Not for too long, but you can tell that you're having coffee. It's good coffee. It's full-bodied. Okay, body's a little on... If we're going with chunky versus thick, this is thick-bodied. Thick with 2 C's. Just the way I like it. I like my coffee, my steak, and my women all the same way. Thick! But yeah, you know, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 7. This is definitely full stars, full reviews. This is their best coffee. Like, I'm a YouTuber. If I want to get seen, I need to learn a little bit of marketing, and I've been learning decently well enough. Great marketing. Great business model to go with this marketing. Like, if I had to guess, I'd say this was the coffee that they had in mind. Like, oh, what if we made a coffee that made gamers run in screaming, Leeroy Jenkins! Like, what if we made a coffee that had the same effect on gamers as that dude in that video had? And they probably did it well. I'm going to quit jabbering. Great coffee, great flavor, great marketing, thumbs up. 10 out of 10, 7 out of 7, full stars. Great coffee, great business. Now, I'm going to wait just a little bit to see if this caffeine is going to kick in. I'm going to see what happens.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Shakazing! Fly, Jeffrey, my beautiful steed. Fly, Jeffrey. This thing is from Halloween. How is it not spoiled yet? Like, look, it's still in good condition. I don't get it. had quite a lot of traffic to my 6 geese a laying post about why the plural of goose is geese rather than gooses.
To save you going to that post, although there is interesting information, here's an explanation. In Old English, the word was gos, and back in the mists of time, its plural would have been goses. By the phenomenon called immutation, the vowel in the second syllable affected the vowel in the first syllable, so by the late Anglo-Saxon times, the plural had ceased to be goses and became geese, our modern geese. Immutation is perhaps the most common cause of modern regular plurals. Inevitably, people want to know why then the plural mentions that geese. First, as with most or perhaps all members of the deer family, we use the same form of the word for the singular and the plural. This is because the word that gives deer belongs to a noun group in Old English which didn't add an s for the plural. But even if the moose belonged to, say, the cat family and thus typically had a plural different from its singular, we wouldn't use the plural meese. This is because, unlike goose, the word moose did not exist in early Anglo-Saxon times, so it couldn't undergo immutation. Moose was borrowed from Eastern Abenaki, and the 1600s the Abenaki are a native people of Quebec, the Maritimes, and New England, for whom this suggested animal is a moose. Over the years, as people using mooses for the plural, but this is such much a minority usage that it has to be considered incorrect.
The more you know. So, that's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed this fun adventure we went on together now that the Player One Coffee Saga has been concluded. Thank you for coming on this ride with me and joining me on this adventure on tasting an entire catalog of a brand's signature blends. This has actually meant a lot to me. This video and this coffee has meant a lot to me because it's been my best performing video, definitely the highest earning. Like, I'm not monetized, so I don't know how to put it. It's had the most views. And honestly, I couldn't be more grateful for anybody, even if there are just 5 people that's been watching this with me as I've been going on this adventure. And if there are any other coffees that you think would be great for me to try out and go and get my hands on and do in a similar style like this, I am definitely open to suggestions. I feel like a chapter in my life, in my YouTubing career, is coming to a close. And this was fantastic. It means a lot to me, guys. And thank you, everybody who has watched this video with me and gone on this adventure with me. Until next time, much love. Peace out. Namaste. And goodbye.